Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coast. I'm Cari Champion. Pierre Garçon joins us to talk about his trip to Haiti. The Redskins guy is delivering humanitarian work and efforts to help those who were affected by Hurricane Matthew. But first, let's get... So we're just 2 months out from Tim Tebow announcing he was going to pursue a career in baseball. The next chapter starts today in Glendale, Arizona, where Tim Tebow is playing his first game. So let's welcome in Keyshawn Johnson on SportsCenter Coast to Coast, as he's with us every Tuesday. So Key, now this morning, Jerry Jones says, let's just see how this thing plays out. Why, just the other day, he was very adamant. Tony Romo's the starter. Week 8, he will be starting. Your take, quarterback controversy. Now, we're talking about it. But I couldn't imagine that the players are talking about it. What's the approach when you see Tony Romo in the locker room and Dak in the
normal?
I do feel that perception and see that perception that people feel like Tony has been so good to the organization. Look what he's done for the organization. And there is this sense that Jerry Jones wants to repay him. How big a role does that play?
He just paid him how much money?
$55 million. Quarterback, I forget who he said he was speaking with, but he said that, I think it was Troy Aikman. He said, nothing's worse than been sitting on the sidelines and being hurt. And then he said, it's even far worse to be sitting on the sidelines and see someone else winning. Tony Romo feeling insecure right now? For us on SportsCenter Coast to Coast. When we come back, we're talking about Julio Jones. Is he the best wideout in the league right now? He has the answers. SportsCenter Coast to Coast. Back in a moment. You might not find many similarities between catching fish and catching footballs, but you're not Julio Jones either. Coming off a historic 2015 season in which he recorded the second most receptions and receiving yards in NFL history, the Falcons star wideout draws a few parallels between bass and pigskins. Let me explain. Mainly preparation, focus, and execution. The sport also provides the self-proclaimed great fisherman an escape from the NFL grind. On any given Sunday during the off-season, you'll likely find Julio Jones fishing. Our Jim Trotter has more. Back with us, let's talk about Julio Jones. In the piece, Jim Trotter specifically asked him, does it bother you that you're not mentioned with the greats like Odell or AB? So in your opinion, is he one of the best wideouts in the league?
I think when in that piece they mentioned 4 guys and he's in that group of them.
Find out. That'll be a test. I'll talk to you about that when you get here on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, good to see you, Key.
Nice to see you too.
Coming up next is our top 5. David is winning. He always wins. They lost. All right, so our Ramona Shelburne joins us now. Ramona, Kevin Durant essentially said he realized while watching Game 7 they needed him. Your take? When it's all said and done, how the deal got done. Let's move on and talk about the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell, 33 points in last Sunday's preseason game. I'm hearing, and I heard you on the radio a couple of weeks ago talking about the relationship that D'Angelo Russell had with Byron Scott, and perhaps that hurt and help at the same time. I see it coming together. I see the foundation being laid. And more importantly, I appreciate you for coming on here because I know you have plenty of things to do.
Well, yes, and I also appreciate you not bringing up that we had this bet on Stanford UCLA a couple weeks ago.
I forgot to wear my Stanford gear. I forgot to wear my. I know you guys are bad news. My bad.